Hello, Uzo here. First thing I want to do is thank everybody that's been commenting on my recent videos. I think there's been a lot of very thoughtful comments, and I'm trying to reply to everybody, but YouTube is not always really good at notifying you when there is a new comment on your videos. So if I don't reply to you, I'm not ignoring you, I just didn't see it. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about something completely different here, so shifting topics. I've been talking about Eye of the Storm and, team fights, objectives and such. This one's going to be on returning the flag in Warsong Gulch and Twin Peaks. But first, let's have a bit of a Okay, I got the return. I returned it. So at first here, I want to concentrate on the flag returns themselves. And I've already pre-positioned my mouse to be where I think the flag is going to drop. So this is a 1v3 flag return. The enemy DK has the flag. We have a warrior here and a hunter on me while I'm trying to get this kill. So this is in slow-mo, and I'll be kind of pausing it to try to highlight different points of this. All right, so I've already pre-positioned my mouse, and right there he dies. Okay, so the thing you need to know is that you can return the flag before it becomes fully visible. I already have my mouse pre-placed for this return, and I'm going to be clicking here, and I'm going to return it before it becomes visible. If you go back and look at that PvP montage clip, look at that clip that I had and see if you could ever see the flag. You will never see the flag. So here, let's see if we can see where my cogwheel is. Right there, did you see it? My cogwheel popped up there. That's when I returned the flag. So I need to actually back a little bit here and try to freeze on that frame. Okay, he's dead right there. And then right around in here, right there. Okay, so I got it. So my mouse was pre-positioned, and here you see the cogwheel. That means that my mouse is over the flag. You just can't see the flag yet. It's not fully visible yet. And this is where I return it. Right here is where it gets returned. So it's gone. It's returned. And returning it in a crowd like that can be really difficult, but also very important, because you see I'm going to die here. If I don't get that return there, and instead the warrior picks it up, well, then the warrior has the flag at full health. He's going to continue running across. I'm going to be dead. So that was a really good flag return for me right there. So in this one, I was behind them in midfield. So instead of chasing them, what I did is I mounted up so I could use the mount to get in front of them. So I'm approaching them from the other side. And here I get a good sap on this healer. And then I get the garrote on the hunter. Right, and I'm doing my burst into him. Now, I was actually going to continue CC on this healer. But what happens is that the second healer comes up the tunnel here. So at that point in time, I'm like, okay, I just have to try to power through this healing. And that's what I end up doing instead of trying to go for CC on the healers. All right, so there's the second healer coming in. And that's when I decide, okay, I'm just going to try to power through this hunter, try to kill them through the healing. Because if I waste GCDs on one healer CCing them, well, the other healer is going to be healing that guy, and I might not get the kill. Okay, so I get a really nice Kingsbane there. Deathmark. He disengages. I Shadow Step. And I get a mage come in through a few Ice Lances. So he's getting low. Let's see if I place my mouse here. Okay, so he is down, and there is my mouse right there. See that cog? So the flag is there. You can't see it yet, but this is when I return it right here. So I return it without it ever becoming visible. Right, so it's gone. And of course, obviously, here, this would have been really bad if one of these two healers had grabbed that flag. Right, because it can be pretty hard to kill a healer when they have another healer with them. Right, so that was a really good flag return by myself there as well. Okay, this one is on my druid. We have a lot of our team here. The enemy monk here has the flag, but he has a lot of his team coming in off screen from the left. I've used Typhoon to knock him into the water to slow him down and to make it harder for his teammate to come in and help him. So this is going to be in slow-mo. Alright, so I knocked him into the water there. Alright, we have a lot of people on him, but there's a lot of people coming in. I'm trying to use my ability there, but it just wouldn't go off. So he's getting low, and I should be pre-placing my mouse here shortly. Let's see if we can see it. Okay, right there, you see? So he's really low. He's at 2.5k health. You can see I'm pre-placing my mouse here, the gauntlet, for the return. I hit him here for a nice Star Surge crit for 309k. That's why he's so low. I've pre-placed my mouse. Let's see if we can see when I return it. Okay, mouse pre-placed, still there. Okay, I noticed the flag is dropped. And right there. So right there, my mouse has gone over the flag. You can't see the flag. It hasn't become visible yet. But this cogwheel right here becomes available. So that means you can actually interact with the flag at that point in time and return it, even though you can't see it. And that is when I get the return right there. And again, a good return, because getting a return in a crowd can be pretty hard, right? And it would be really bad if they picked it up here. Right, so there it is. The return is gone. I have returned it. You know, some people even go farther than this. They'll turn off their nameplates when they go to return the flag because the nameplates can get in the way. Or they'll bind interact object with the mouse scroll wheel. That's kind of common as well. So they'll move the mouse around while they're spamming the scroll wheel to return the flag. I personally don't do that because I use the mouse scroll wheel up and down for abilities. For example, on my Frosty K, mouse scroll wheel up is Chains of Ice, and mouse scroll wheel back is Death Grip. So I don't do that, but there are people that will do even more to help them with returning that flag. Okay, so we've seen a few clips where I did a good job with pre-placing my mouse and getting the return on the flag before it became visible. Let's take a look at a few clips where I don't do such a great job. Okay, so here I get a nice sphere on this healer, this Holy Paladin here. I'm on the flag carrier, which is this druid. And sometimes what happens is I'm kind of surprised that the druid dies here because, well, I do have the Holy Paladin in a fear, but they have another healer nearby, so I really wasn't expecting him to die this easily. Okay, so he goes down right here, and look where my mouse is. This is bad, right? I'm going to say this is bad. When I review footage, I look at this and say, okay, that was bad. My mouse is nowhere near close enough to where the flag drop is going to be. I needed to pre-position my mouse to be closer to where the flag drop is going to be. Because you see, the FC is dead. Okay, he is dead. The flag is on the ground. It's not visible quite yet. But look, there's a Holy Paladin right here. The other healer is right here. If either one of these healers grabs the flag, we probably don't get the return here. So this was bad mouse placement by me. Let's see if I'm able to get the return though. So I do quickly make that adjustment and I bring it down, and you see I have the cogwheel over the flag just as it's appearing, and I get that return right there. Now you might say, you know, again, that was a great flag return, but no, actually it was a bad flag return. I was way too slow getting that return. If one of those other two healers got that return before I did, big trouble for our team. Okay, I want to keep these videos under 15 minutes, so I'm just going to go through one more clip for now. There's a lot more I want to talk about, but to talk about everything I want to talk about, the movie would be 2 hours long, so I don't want to do that. So one more clip for now. This is on my Ret Paladin, and what I'm going to do here is I am going to go and catch this monk in a full HOJ. So notice they don't have trinket. So then I turn on the druid here, try and do damage to him. Now, the warlock that's in the room here with us is making mistakes because they should not be trying to fear the FC. I mean, the FC is taking damage. The fears are worthless on the FC. What? Okay, right here. This is a better view. So what this warlock should have been doing is controlling this mage, because this mage is just free casting damage into us, and this mage is actually going to kill this evoker right here. But I wanted to focus on this evoker because look at what they do. So I caught this monk in a full HOJ, a 5-second HOJ. This evoker recognizes that and comes over to chain a sleepwalk off of that full HOJ. That monk doesn't have trinket. Sleepwalk lasts 6 seconds. So this monk is getting caught in like a 10 to 11 second full CC chain. Right, so this evoker did a great job. I just want to, mention that. That was just an absolute great job. They actually did a great job throughout this entire BG. Maybe I'll post this BG sometime, the full BG. Okay, so I get back going offense. You see, there's another fear that's just totally wasted. He should be controlling the mage, stopping their damage. Because look at what happens. This mage kills the evoker, and then they're killing me too. Here you can see the monk is in the sleepwalk. Right, so I go after the EFC, and I am going to get a big crit here to kill him. Right around here, like 335k hit. So he goes down. The flag is down, so I'm trying to return it. But unfortunately, you see my mouse goes over the dead body. So this is so irritating when you're trying to get the flag returned and you see this loot body icon. I just totally hate that. Look at the monk. The monk is out of CC. The monk is using their mobility to come in. What the monk wants to do is use their mobility to come in and leg sweep us and get this flag. If they succeed in doing that, because I don't have trinket, and I would not be able to cancel bubble, and get the flag before this guy gets it himself. So if he succeeds in doing this, zooming in, leg sweeping us, he gets the flag, he's a healer, we might just absolutely lose the battle right there. Right, so I need to quickly adjust my mouse to get on top of the flag. Right, you see I'm moving over. It's still over the body. So I'm trying to get it over the flag, but the body is occluding this. Totally irritating that this happens. So I lost a lot of time there because of the mouse being over the body. I finally get it over the flag. There's the cogwheel. I get this return just like a fraction of a second before this monk comes in and leg sweeps us. Let me actually put this on full speed so we can see like how fast this is. Right there. You see how fast that is? I got that return right before he got the stun on us. So I saved us there. Okay, so that's going to be it for this one. Again, I'm trying to keep these under 15 minutes. There's a lot more I want to talk about. I'll do that in future videos. I do have a lot of Warsong Gulch videos up with the Blitz format. And I'll put that as a link to a playlist to those matches here at the end screen. Okay, that is it. Take care, everybody.